여러분 안녕하십니까? 반갑습니다. Thanks for tuning in to Dolly TV again. And today we're going to review this little dolly that I picked up from Walmart. I just want to point out a couple things before we open her up though. This is one of the Rainbow High dolls, and her name I believe is Sunny Madison. And she comes in this really huge box. It's very heavy compared to like a Barbie box. And it has a handle here that you can carry the doll around in the box, so that's kind of neat. I like that. I like the way that they're packaged. I love the weight of the packaging because I'm hopeful that the doll itself will be pretty well weighted. I wanted to show you guys this little circular that they sent me from. This one is from Walmart, where you can see the dolls here on this page. What is this? Page 26. This is their toy shop circular that they send out every year right before Christmas time. So they can promote their dolls and toys, and there's like a lot of dolls shown in here, but I just wanted to show those of you who have probably never seen one of these before. So they have the entire line here showing, and then as you can see, look at this doll. This is the one that I'm looking at. To me, she looks a lot darker in the circular. Like you can clearly tell that she's supposed to be like a brown skin tone doll, and this one as well. And then I want you to look at this one, which is from Target. And Target also sent the same type of toy circular out. And their pictures are a lot more HD, a lot clearer and bigger, which I think is better for marketing purposes. But there's that same doll. And there's the other one that's supposed to be like brown toned. But I don't know, is it just me, you guys, or does it look kind of like the dolls in the pictures? Their skin complexions look a lot more deeper. Like here, she almost looks like she could be tan in the picture, but I think in person they're not. So I just wanted to point this out because look at how dark she looks here. But then in person, here's the doll, and to me, she doesn't look as dark. I mean, to me, it seems like the one in the photographs looks like she's a little darker. So, I don't know. That could be a little misleading for those of you who are looking for possibly body swapping experiments to do, or just trying to add certain skin tones to your collections, or to purchase as gifts for other people who you want to add some different skin tones to their collections. I just wanted to point that out. When you see the dolls in pictures online or in these magazines and stuff, coupons, they may not look exactly the way that they look in person. So it's a little bit hard to tell the difference sometimes when you're trying to figure out skin tones, but if that's important to you, I thought I would point that out so you guys could see the difference. But anyways, so this is the one that I chose to add to my collection, mainly because she is the darkest skin tone available, and I did want to have the darkest one first. And then here is the back of the box where it shows you all the girls lined up next to each other and their various theme colors. And I think the animation for these are really cute. Is Rainbow High an actual show or something? Because I've never seen it. If it is, I don't really understand what the backstory is for these things. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not familiar with, other than the dolls, I'm not familiar with this brand or like what they're supposed to be representing. Like I know Monster High is supposed to be like a cartoon, and Ever After High, is this like that? Is it like kind of along the same lines as those doll lines, or is this just a doll line that they gave a backstory to? I don't know. So you guys tell me in the comments what the whole thing is with these dolls. I don't really understand what the characters are supposed to represent or anything like that. I literally just got it because I like the way the doll looks and I wanted to explore this brand. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at how she's packaged first. As you can see, she's in the plastic covering, and then she's got on an outfit here, really long blonde hair, and it's rooted from what I can tell. She's wearing a jacket, she's wearing a skirt, she's got some articulation going on. Her feet look gigantic based on these shoes that she also comes with. I'm gonna say her feet are probably huge. I don't know if they're removable feet, but I would assume they would be just because of how big they are and how skinny these jeans look at the bottom. Like, how would she get her feet into there to slide them on and off if her feet don't come off? So we'll have to go ahead and take a look at that, because normally these dolls with the bigger feet, they do happen to have removable feet. And then I'm gonna just open this box up, but I'm not gonna film that part because you guys know I hate box openings and it's like a total waste of time. So we'll just skip right to the part, okay? Okay, as I'm unboxing, I just want to show you guys that, see how this portion here that has her outfit in it, it's like packaged separately, like a whole nother box is inserted into this one. The part that she was in, I could slide out of the actual box. So I thought that was interesting, the way they packed her. The bulk of the weight from the box, I do feel it here on the doll. So I'm kind of optimistic that she will be a good weight. Yeah, I don't really know how unboxing this works, but I just basically like opened up the plastic here and kind of pulled out the pieces so that the box itself is still intact for the most part. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a puzzle kind of. You're gonna have to figure out how you want to take this apart. Alright, here is what's left of the container after I removed it. Look at all this stuff that's being used to keep the doll secure in the box. I mean, I definitely am going to say you should have some scissors on hand before you try to unbox this doll. If you're getting it for a child, you really totally need to like help them, because they're gonna rip the doll to bits and pieces if they just pull and snag everything that's holding them down, including the hair. And she's free from the box. Inside the box, she came with this two-piece outfit. It looks like two pieces to me. We'll see. And then some shoes. And I was surprised to see that there was a comb in there. That's a nice touch. What does that say on there? Rainbow, okay. And then here's the doll, and she does have some weight to her, so I'm really happy about that. I gotta start by saying, before anything else, the first thing that I'm noticing about her is that this girl got the crunchiest hair ever that I've ever encountered on a doll. Like, I mean, this stuff is crispity crunchity, okay? What? Look at how stiff this hair is. Why? Why is this necessary? I don't understand this. Why? And this is for a child? Like, I don't understand. What are they? Listen. You guys, this is for real, for real. What is going on? How much gel did they put in? Look at how stiff this hair is down at the bottom. Like, it's so stiff. It's like, it's sharp. I can stab myself with this hair. That's how stiff it is. Look. Oh my god, I'm not even exaggerating. Okay. So she definitely is gonna need a good washing of hair. And you can also see by how tightly her bangs are like stuck down to her head. They went in on this gel, okay? That is glued on there. Glued on there. For real, for real. But the hair is rooted. And okay, I thought this part was just loose, like I thought it was down. But it's actually all part of her big buns up here. So that's an interesting hairstyle. Oh, that's kind of cute. And she's gonna have a middle part, it looks like. So if you take this hair down, I don't know how well rooted it's gonna be on the inside. I hope that she's got good rooting on the inside. We'll see if we can take it down in this video. I also want to try on some of her clothes on the other Barbie dolls too, to see if they fit. But anywho's, let's take a look at her details, y'all. How big her head is. It's huge. And this head to me is even bigger than like Monster High dolls. I mean, not Monster High. Ever After High dolls, they have some huge heads, but you can actually get away with putting their heads on Barbie bodies and it still works. And the other ones, the Project MC Squared dolls, they also have pretty big heads. I think these are even bigger than those. And if I had some on hand right now, I would pull them out and compare them for you, but my dolls are all kind of stashed away right now, so I can't do that. But just based on my experience handling them, this one does look significantly larger. And the brand is MGA that created these dolls, the company. As far as like the face sculpt itself is concerned, I think they're super cute. I really love these big pudgy lips. I'm such a sucker for lips, and the pudgier the better. So I love that. I love the plump lips. Even though I'm not a fan of like open tooth smiles, these I'm okay with because they're not actually like smiling really hard, and it doesn't look like they're just like cheesing. I don't know, just it's very subtle. Just looks like her lips are parted slightly so you can see her teeth inside. So I love the way that they did the face. They do have inset eyes. These are eyeballs right here. Not part of the doll's head itself. This is not part of the sculpt. It's not painted on. As you can see, can you see? Take a look, y'all. Have a look-see. The eyes are really pretty. I love the detail in the eyeballs. That's really pretty. And she's got actual eyelashes that have been applied, as well as some that are drawn on. And she's got sparkly golden eyeshadow, which is always pretty. And I have some eyeshadow like that too. And look, I didn't realize that she had earrings. These gigantic earrings. Now, are these earrings inserted into the ears? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or are they glued onto her ears? We don't know, so I don't want to just pull on them because I'm not quite sure. If I figure it out by the time I'm editing this, then I will put a little note up here so you guys can have that information. Her hair is straight up and down yellow. Like, I can't even call this blonde hair because to me, blonde is like her back there. See my Gigi doll? That's blonde hair. This is straight up yellow hair, okay? So her hair is definitely bright yellow. No mistaking that. And these dolls are kind of known for having like really colorful styles and hair. So most of them do come with colored hair. There's like one with red, one with blue hair, one with orange hair. See, each doll has very bright, colorful hair. Purple, green, blue. So they really did go with the whole rainbow theme for these dolls. And as a group, they probably look really awesome together. And I love this one too, with the platinum blonde and the super long rainbow hair. That's so cute to me. They is so cute. Oh god, they're so cute. A good head full of hair. The hair curls down here, and again, these spiral curls are super duper gelled, so they're very stiff, and I don't really know why they just gave her curls right down there on the ends, but I guess now you know her hair can curl. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, she's got so much hair. I think it would be kind of cool to customize this doll and like cut some layers into it or do something different with the hairstyle. Her skin tone, like her face is super glossy, so it's a little hard to tell. She does have a lot of makeup on, but to me, she looks very similar in complexion to referencing Barbies. She looks like a Made to Move, the basketball player Made to Move doll, skateboarder, and that complexion, like that Nikki complexion. She's somewhere close to that, if not that specific color. He's that color back there, my BMR guy, and he's very similar to that color too. So she's about that skin tone. She's like a light-skinned brown person skin tone. And again, in the picture, she looks so much darker to me, but she really isn't in person. I love this jacket that she's wearing though. I thought this jacket was gonna be like super plain, but actually, if you look on the back, look at that. Oh my god. Look at this cute little graphic on here. It's like a sun and a moon cuddled up slumbering together. How adorable is this? I love that. That was a surprise. I was like, oh snap. I didn't expect that. I think that's supposed to go underneath. Hello. Yeah, so that's really cute. So cute. And then it says rainbow on the sides. Now she's got on a little dress with see-through straps here, and she's got like sparkles like and polka dots all over the dress. It's lacy, another one of my things. I really love lace on girl clothes, and it's just a simple skirt. It looks like it closes in the back with Velcro, and then she's got these cute knee-high socks with the rainbows at the top, and these gigantic platform sneakers. Okay, and that's the clothes that she's wearing out of the box. Then we've got this other outfit that she comes with, and it looks like, to me, it looks like it's two pieces, but I just want to make sure that it is, because it looks like it opens here in the front. Here are the pants. They're so stiff. What's in here? Oh, there's like more plastic in here. God diggity. What is going on? Aha! She's got a 3-piece outfit that she comes with. Look at this little bustier that comes with that. That's cute. And then here's her jacket. So she's got 2 jackets basically. And this also says rainbow all over the arms, if you were wondering what that is. It's writing. Gold and beige, like a gold and khaki type color scheme for this outfit. And she's got rips all the way through here with some sequins underneath for the jeans. Velcro in the back. So we're going to try that on her, see how that looks. These are the little shoes that she comes with. And they've got like a see-through layer here where the strap is. Gold soles. And they're squishy. They're not really hard plastic. They're kind of rubbery. So they'll flex and move while you're trying to get them on her feet. And then the comb that she came with, I mean, it works, except like I said, her hair is so crispity, crunchity, crusty that I can't get the comb through her strands without them snagging right now. So she needs to have a good like conditioner wash first before we style her hair and mess with it. Otherwise, it's just gonna get all just crunchity. Okay. Now, I want to see what kind of body she has. So while we're doing her outfit change, let's strip off all these clothes and see what kind of body structure she's working with. And I have one wrist removed because I wanted to show you guys that the wrist joint will come off if you pull on it. So what I did was, these are kind of like the Integrity Toys joints for their dolls. They pop in, and then when you want to take them out, you twist like this and pull them, and they'll come right out. So they pop right out. But when you pull, try not to pull on the actual hand itself. Try to grip it from the joint up here when you are pulling. Get really close to that joint as you turn, and then grip it and then pull. Because if you just pull this part like this, let's say it's in here, right? If you're just pulling like this, you could end up pulling the hand itself away from this very delicate joint here that's holding the hand together so that it can fit into that wrist joint. So you don't want to pull on that like this. You don't want to just pull like that, okay? And earlier I was speculating about her earring, trying to figure out if it was glued on or if there was actually a removable stud there, and it looks like there is. It's very short compared to the Barbie brand ones, because they're not shaped like this. They usually have like a little nub here at the end that gets caught in the hole, so that you have to like really manipulate it to get it out, and then you have to cut that little nub off in order for you to be able to move the earrings around from doll to doll. This one doesn't look like it's built that way, which makes it a lot easier to insert and remove. And because that nub is very large, even though they don't have that little piece at the end, it doesn't seem like it's like wobbly or unstable in the ear. It's like snug in there. So I like that a lot. I'm really impressed with the way that they did the earrings. And the earrings in person, guys, they really are like the size of a real pair of stud earrings that like a person would wear. They're that big. So she looks super blinged out because of that. As far as her body construction goes, I'm really impressed with the type of articulation that they put on these dolls. The level of articulation is not as good as a Made to Move Barbie bodies is, but that's okay because look, you can still touch her face with her hand. So I guess it works to our favor that she's got a huge head. And then even though her arms and her hand look so short and stubby, they do still reach to her face. So I'm kind of impressed by that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you can get a little expressive with these things. I did see in one of these magazines they had her like crossing her arms, and I was laughing at it because it looked like she had the shortest, stubbiest arms ever. Like she couldn't quite cross them properly, and it was just making me laugh. But anyways, it's cute and it doesn't feel disproportionate even without the clothes on. Like I don't feel like she's so top heavy because of her big head that she'll just like fall over easily or like bend backwards easily, which a lot of Barbies tend to do sometimes. It doesn't feel that way. Her limbs are kind of short, so there's a lot of you know, sturdiness to the way that you can grip the doll when you're moving her around, because you're kind of forced to hold her down here by the knees, since she doesn't take up a whole lot of space in length. So that's a pretty clever design. And as far as her actual body is concerned, this is what it looks like. Similar in shape to a curvy Barbie doll's body. She's like bottom heavy and thicker on the bottom, and she's got on painted underwear, and then she's got like a really cool, I love the hip joints here. I like the way that they did this. This is kind of neat. Look, see, you can split it but it also rotates at the same time, so that gives you a lot of options for seating and posing. And then, just like the Made to Move dolls do, she does have a joint in her thighs, but it's not oversized. Like, you know how the Barbie ones, it's like there's a piece going in to a joint here that's kind of like it protrudes a little bit from the body because it's a little bigger, like a socket almost. But this one is like a two pieces that are meeting here at the joint, and you can literally rotate the joint all the way around. So that's really impressive. I did not expect that. And then it's like a nice, neat, clean joint here. I really like it. And then this knee joint bends as well. But even though this joint looks the most like the Made to Move joints out of all of the ones she has, it doesn't bend so far back that the calf and the back of the thighs will touch. So keep that in mind when you are posing. Be very careful not to overly stress the joints. You don't want to ruin your doll. But it bends back far enough that she can sit realistically in a chair. Oh, how cute. I really like that a lot. And then for her elbow joints, also, I like the way that it looks. It looks almost like a real skeleton joint would look, you know, like a person's body. But it does not fold in on itself, like double right here, kind of like the Made to Move bodies do. Made to Move, you can fold this joint in even further, so it's, instead of an L shape, you'd have like almost like a C. But these don't do that, and she does have a joint here in her wrist, of course. But that's okay because it still does what it needs to do. And I would not expect for these dolls to have that level of articulation that Made to Move dolls have, or else a Made to Move body wouldn't be so spectacular, right? If there were just a bunch of other bodies just like it. But it's similar. It's similar, and it does have like a clicking kind of a feel to the joints to lock them in place, so it feels sturdy as well. Like the joints don't feel flimsy, like they're just gonna move on their own. You have to really make the joint stay in the place where you want it to be at. So I like that sturdiness. The clicks, they make me feel like very secure about the posing that I'm giving to the doll. And I was wrong about her ankle joints because they don't exist. I was sure she was gonna have ankle joints because her feet looked big to me, and I didn't think that they would be able to just slide in and out of her clothes. But as you guys can see, there are no joints. So that's kind of interesting and unexpected. Her feet look very similar in shape to like Barbie's feet. I think honestly they're not that much bigger. They're not as big as some of the other dolls that we're used to from like the Ever After High and the Monster High doll line. They are bigger, but they're just not as big as those dolls. In like the feet themselves, the shoes are humongous. Look at these shoes. Okay, this is monstrous. They really are, and the feet have to like really be like, you gotta kind of dig them in there, you know, because there's a lot of plastic on the inside keeping those shoes basically on the doll's foot, so it's not sliding on and off because it's like rubbery. So the shoes are what's making her feet look a lot bigger than they really actually are. That's a good thing because that means it won't be quite as hard trying to find shoes to fit onto these dolls when you want to redress them. However, I don't think that they're going to fit into like regular Barbies. Tall dolls and the curvy dolls have a different size feet, so their shoes are usually bigger. I don't know that she's gonna fit into those per se. I think they're still a little bigger than that. Probably want to know that. And good thing she comes with a change of outfit. So let's put on this other outfit and see how this looks. I am gonna say that I noticed that a lot of the pieces that these dolls come in are kind of hoochie mama-ish. I mean, for little girls to be playing with, which tends to be the case here in the United States, we don't really have a culture of modesty or, you know, covering up. Like, that's not really our thing anymore in the United States. We're very liberal. We're very, let me be free to be who I wanna be. And I feel like we're very overly sexualized here in America. So for little kids to be playing with things like this that look like she's about to get dressed to go to the strip club, like, it's normal out here. People are so used to seeing it. It's all over the TV. These girls on the Disney Channel, they all dress like this. So for our children, this is not really considered inappropriate or strange, I guess, because they're just so used to seeing this on a daily basis from birth. But in the rest of the world, where people still have morals and standards and aren't trying to legalize pedophilia eventually, I feel like there's a little bit more of a standard on children's toys to not be so explicit looking, I guess. And so for those people who are watching this, that may be a concern to you, trying to figure out if you want to purchase things like this for your children. But like I said, I grew up in America, so I'm very used to this type of stuff, and this is considered the norm now. But I wasn't really into this type of stuff until I was a teenager anyway, like collecting. I always liked playing with dolls, but I didn't pay attention to their fashion and all that stuff until I was a teen. When you actually start caring about fashion in real life, right? Wow. Okay, so these pants, holy moly yoly. You saw me just trying to put these pants on this doll and how difficult it was. I really had to like strain and push and struggle to get them on and to close them, because it almost feels like they're too small for her body, even though it was made for this doll. Like, I don't understand how that works. These clothes have almost no give to them. They're not really stretchy. The pants a little bit are, but the other pieces that she came with almost have no stretch factor at all. So keep that in mind. These clothes are really designed to fit very tightly onto the doll's body, and this is what I'm talking about when I say that we're so oversexed in America that this is not even considered weird. That who's got to struggle this hard to get their pants on, right? They're like skin tight, almost like jeggings, but with no stretch factor at all. So keep that in mind if you're going to be taking your dolls out the boxes, redressing them, or giving them to children to dress. You're gonna have a lot of kids coming up to you asking you to help them put these clothes on because it's damn near impossible. Yeah, so I'm struggling. I have to really use all my strength to do this, and I'm an adult. So can you just imagine if like little kids are trying to get this on and off? Oh my gosh. So I changed her clothes. I just want to show you guys something real quick though. Her head, I forgot to mention when we were looking at her body, it only moves side to side. It does not swivel up and down. Like, you cannot pivot her head in different positions like you can with a Barbie doll. And so that, I don't know if that's like a deal breaker for some of you guys, but that means less expression in posing when you're trying to get different kinds of shots. So anyway, this is her little 3-piece outfit. That was her extra outfit that she came with. And I think the outfit is really cute, and the color coordination is well done. It's not over the top. It looks like stuff that a person would wear in real life. It doesn't look like doll clothes, which is always a plus for me. I really like trying to duplicate realism in my collection as much as possible. And her hair, it's just getting on my nerves right now because it's like so long, but it's so stiff that it's just getting caught in like everything. So I'm gonna have to wash her hair before I can do anything else with this doll. It's so frustrating, but I like that look up here. Her hair is cut in like a little layer to frame her face. It's shorter up in the front. So I love that detail that they put in there. And she just looks really good in her clothes. These clothes, I don't know, the clothes, the body style that these dolls have, I like all of them. I like how they just look in their clothes. They're like a perfect figure without being overly busty. They don't really have like really huge butts, but they just look really cute and kind of like a budding teenage body kind of. So I really like that. And the expressions on their faces, they just look really cute. I tried to see if I could put her outfit on a Barbie doll to see if they would fit, and I thought they wouldn't anyways, but I just wanted to show you guys what I ended up with. So this body, I was able to slide it up the body, but see how this is the part where the chest is supposed to be? The Barbie's chest is too big for that portion of the dress to sit carefully on her body the right way. The thing about it, like I said, is that her outfit almost has no stretch factor. So you gotta find a body that these clothes will fit well in. And on the back, I can't even close the Velcro around her back because it's too narrow for that. So she's literally just like, it's just hanging on the body, and look at how short it looks on her. Like, she's got on stockings and this top is too short to cover her bottom, so she would have to wear this with like some leggings or something maybe. And then the coat did fit on the doll, the jacket. However, it took me about 20 minutes to get it on because it kept getting snagged on the fingers and here in the cuffs. So you got to keep that in mind with this doll because her wrist pops off so easily. I didn't have no problem sliding her little thin jacket on because it just went right over the socket, and then I just replaced her hands when I was done. So that's how we do with the Integrity Toys dolls, you guys. And with Barbie, it's not as easy to pop their wrists on and off. So I didn't do that with this doll because you can do it, but it takes a lot more force to get them on and off, and that could end up damaging or loosening that joint over time. So I try not to do that unless I absolutely need to. So it's not gonna be, even though it fits on a Barbie's body, it's not gonna be like very friendly to dress and redress your dolls in this piece, which is a shame because it's really cute and I like it so much, and I do want to be able to dress my other dolls in it, but it is what it is. So, but if you do have some Skipper dolls that are lacking in clothing, or even petite Barbies, I highly recommend at least trying these on them because I think they may fit better for those smaller body types with a narrower chest area or back area. But definitely for Barbie, this is a no-go. It's not gonna work. Okay, I just also want to show you guys that her little tiny short jacket, it does fit on my Made to Move doll's body. The arms are a little bit wider, so all I did was just kind of like twist this part like this a bunch of times as I was pulling it up so it wouldn't snag on her fingers, and she can get away with wearing it and even fit a little top underneath, like a little tank top or something, or a tube top. So okay, so that's good. So we can do something with some of these pieces. And here is a Barbie Made to Move body, just a regular body type in the pants. I didn't think they were gonna fit, but actually they fit about the same as they fit on the doll itself. So they're really tight, and you have to kind of push the Velcro together tightly to keep them closed. Like if she sits, they're gonna split open. See? Yeah. But they do fit. You can totally get away with it. You can get away with pictures in this. They fit like capris. Okay, see, this is why y'all come over here, because this is what we do. Alright, this is what we do. Alright, took out her ponytail, and I am very surprised but pleased to see she does not have sparse rooting at all, and they colored her scalp the same shade as her hair so that it camouflages any sparsities really well, which sometimes Barbie doesn't bother doing that, and then I end up having to go in with some paint and color in that stuff because they'll have like a row right here of just like 2 lines that they skipped where they didn't root the doll hair enough, and then it'll just look like she's balding. So I'm so impressed at the level of detail that they put into this doll. Price pointed at about $30 US. So at that price range, I would expect this, at least this level of attention to detail, and I feel like I've gotten that from this line. I'm really impressed. I'm also very excited to see what she will look like after she's been a little bit customized, because right now obviously she's a hot mess with her crispity crunchity hair. Like it just looks so dead and heavy. But I can feel the texture here in the middle where there's no gel, and it's very good quality saran hair that is comparable to Barbie hair. So I like that so much, and I'm really excited about the customizing that can be done with this doll. I'm a little bit concerned about her extra long thick eyelashes, because if those things are applied and not rooted, then they may fall off at some point. They're like really big, so they look like they could easily get caught onto things. And these eyelashes almost remind me of those, you know, like those baby dolls that they have where you lay the doll down and then the eyelids close. It kind of reminds me of those type of eyes, even though it doesn't do that, but I don't know why, it just does. It reminds me of it. Yeah, so I'm satisfied with this purchase, and I am looking forward to adding some more of these guys to my collection. I'm also looking forward to seeing some fashion packs for these dolls, because I think that they would be needed. I think you could probably get away with putting some Barbie fashions on them, but just the style of clothes that they come with are really trendy and pretty and realistic looking, nothing at all like doll clothes. That's the reason why I want to see some fashion packs that come separately for these dolls, if they don't already exist, but I don't know of them. If they do, let me know in the comments if you've seen any, because like, look at her bangs, they're just stuck onto her forehead, and I really want to take them off. Look at this, man. I tell you, this level of gelling takes a lot of work and effort. Like, do they have people at their factory that they pay to just sit there and sculpt these dolls' hair down to their foreheads? How do they get them like this? I don't understand. Okay, I want to show you guys that. Look at the little heart she can make with her fingers. No, what I wanted to show you was these pants. These are actually Barbie doll pants, just regular size Barbie pants, no stretch, and they fit on her just fine. So she can definitely get into some Barbie clothes. If you're trying to redress these dolls, they don't have to only wear the clothes that they came with, or the clothes from that line. Try out Sparkle Girls outfits and different Barbie clothing and see what works on them. And then I also wanted to show you my doll here, and she is dressed in some pieces by the Rainbow High doll, like these socks that the doll came with. Fit on her thicky legs. She's on like a semi-curvy body. She's got the little Bo Peep Barbie doll body. So she has the lower half of her body is like a made to move in a curvy, and then the top half of her body has like a slender midsection, and then the rest is like curvy dimensions. So she was able to get into this jacket somewhat, and because it's open, I don't have to worry about trying to close it and make it like really fit right. But I love this little graphic on the back. It's so cute. But I think she looks really cute in these colors, in these bright yellowy type colors. And the rest of her clothes are Barbie brand clothes with our Broken Dolly graphic on the front of this one. So that will give you some idea of how much spacing you're gonna have to need in these clothes to fit into your Barbie dolls and different body types. I really think for petite dolls, these might work well for them. I don't have one on hand right now to show you guys to test it out, but just want to give you guys some ideas for what you can do with the clothes that the dolls come with. Yeah, according to the box, I think it says her name was Sunny Madison. So go ahead and check these out. Got mine at Walmart, but I've seen them up on Amazon. They're probably on eBay. And you can go to the Target and Walmart websites as well if they're shipping to your area. So make sure that you like and subscribe, and that you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this doll. Which one of this line do you have? Which one would you want to add first to your collection if you don't have them? And why? Follow us on Instagram at Broken Dolly TV so we can continue our conversations over there. You can also follow our Facebook fan page at Broken Dolly TV. And subscribe here on YouTube for more videos like this. Okay, so I guess we'll see you next time here on Broken Dolly TV. And until we see you again, have a dolly day. So that's part of the reason why I do want to see some more dolls. I do want to see some more plastic. That's what? What is this? Leave me alone. Who's calling me? Leave me alone.
Bye.